hidden tricks, pro tips that popular content creator told you about YouTube growth won't work for you. Here is why. Secret of growing small YouTube channels is completely different comparing with channels who already have a big audience. It's not about creating time codes with your perfect description. It's not about using end screens, cards and text inside your video. So it's time to learn what will work for you. Hi, I am Evgeny Maximov and I run content creation agency, and I create content during last 10 years for YouTube, and I've posted my very first video when I was 14 and journey begins. During this time I think I've created and posted more than 3000 videos for 11 YouTube channels. Let's start with the very first point. Does YouTube promote your channel? It's really easy to check and you can do it while watching this video. Open YouTube Analytics, open Content tab and Videos and check amount of impressions. You need to see impressions of your all long form videos that you publish. Sadly, you see impressions for all channel and you can't see like detailed performance of each individual video. To check how specific video performs, you need to open YouTube Analytics for this video. If you're a small channel, even with like several hundred subscribers, YouTube promotes your content. When you publish video, usually you can get like 10, 15, 20,000 impressions per video, per long form video. That's why you can see a huge spike which lasts like 2-3 days while YouTube promotes your video, like which you just published. But if you don't have a lot of impressions overall on your channel, here's how to fix it. Firstly, it's all about the packaging. Competition is huge on YouTube and you need to focus on creating high clickable thumbnail and title, so you need to check your click-through rate, how many people convert from just a stranger to viewer of your video. And by the way, that's totally fine if you have lower click-through rate. I'll explain a little bit later why. Second point is about how much data do you provide to YouTube, because YouTube is part of Google. Google is the biggest search engine machine. It analyzes everything in our web, even your YouTube videos. Title, description, text, category of your video, amount of videos that you published, and even like what did you talk inside your video, because you can see that you can use automated caption, and YouTube use these captions, Google use these captions to understand what this video is about. So that's why if you're a brand new channel, it's important to provide as much data as possible. So you need to write descriptions, you need to write your time codes, you need to write your text. Even though that text won't give you a huge boost in performance, it gives additional information about your channel and your video. And description of your channel and your video should include additional keywords about your industry, about your niche. If you create content about video games, about specific video game, just write this game, make several phrases which includes name of this video game. Also, I recommend to include different links, for example, to your product, to your website, to your other socials, because it's also part of this huge indexing machine. If someone Googles your name, he will get better results simply because you provided additional details and all this like backlink system. It's huge SEO topic, I won't dive into it. So if you have empty description, empty text, fix this. Next point is about understanding how YouTube shows your video. Do you really know about how YouTube works and how you get views? I think no one knows how YouTube works, all these algorithms. You need to understand only one concept to understand how every social platform works. Goal of every social media platform, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Pinterest, it's about keeping the audience on the platform. And if you provide a great content, so people will spend more time watching, observing, consuming your content, you will have better results in return. Because if your content converts more people to watch and spend much more time comparing with other author or other YouTuber, other blogger, other influencer, you will get more views and you will get much more impressions. That's simple. And your channel will be promoted much more aggressively. Every single video you upload, you get a first like boost. YouTube tests this video to completely different audiences, and that's why if you have lower click-through rate, that's totally fine. YouTube doesn't know you quite well yet, so that's why platform needs to try it out in front of different audiences. Even though you write all the description, all the text, it helps to identify the target audience, but YouTube doesn't know the results. Will this viewer watch your video? If the viewer clicks on the video, how many minutes, how many hours, how many like months will he spends on your channel and on your content. One benefit that YouTube has comparing with other platforms is a really great tool, free tool called YouTube Analytics. That's a great tool to improve performance of your content, not just because of your predictions and your hallucinations that, oh, I need to use this one. You can tweak and fix and improve your content based on the real data of your viewers, and that's the great source of insights. You have a lot of metrics inside the YouTube Analytics, but you don't know to learn everything. Here's like the key metrics that you need to target. First one, if you post long form videos, you need to check amount of long form views, amount of impressions, click-through rate and average view durations. That's the key. Second one, if you post short form videos, you need to check amount of short form views, amount of shown in feed and how many choose to view. And for the audience, you need to check amount of subscribers, so do you grow or not, and amount of returning and unique viewers, unique audience. Based on my numbers, 95% of all viewers, they won't become a subscriber, but they will watch your content in a long run. So that's why it's better to check returning viewers comparing with subscriber count. You don't need to overcomplicate YouTube Analytics. You can use all these metrics that I told you before just to get basic understanding about your growth and about your content performance. But analyzing your own numbers is only one part of this huge game which called YouTube success. Next point that you need to do is to make a market research and analyze your competitors. You need to do this to understand the best practices and what works in your niche. You need to implement these best practices in your packaging, so thumbnail and title in your intro, for example. So here's a way how you record your videos, your like 30 seconds. It can be about formats or combination of formats, for example, roasting someone while eating hot wings. I've recorded a huge video, you can check, I think in this corner or that corner. It's showing the exact process that we use to conduct this market research to make better thumbnails and titles. So I recommend you to check it later. After you did this market research, it's time to do the most important part. It's about the content creation, actual content creation. Yes, you need to have a data to understand what you need to fix. But if you don't create and don't post content, you don't have this data. If you have 0 views, it's kind of hard to analyze what works and what doesn't work. And I don't recommend you to think a lot about like analyzing, checking the numbers, checking YouTube Analytics if you have 5, 10, 50, 100 views, because that's not enough. You just need to keep posting, creating more content. When you are a small creator, your main goal is about creating different videos, different formats, trying different methods, how to record, shoot, edit, publish videos. It's about like improving your packaging, improving your video quality, audio quality, improving your video editing. You need to improve your content creation skills, and every video that you produce, every video should be a little bit better. And even if it's not visible for the audience, for example, you spent like not 2 hours to record video, you spent 1.5 hours. That's a great result and a great performance boost. I know that content creation is a long, huge process. You have a lot of different steps just from idea to click on publish button. So that's why I've collected all my best practices into one small product which called YouTuber Growth Kit. Bunch of templates, bunch of step-by-step tutorials how to do X. It also includes a lot of assets for your video editing, for thumbnail creation, for market research. Every single day my team uses something from this kit, like sound effect or like a template to create a thumbnail. So a lot of value inside it and actionable tips that you can implement right now. So check the first link in the description below. And let's move on the next step. It's about posting a lot of videos. I recommend you to use this mindset. So you have like 2 modes. First one is content creation mode. When you creating 5, 10, 15, 20 videos, you post them, and after it you switch to the mode which called like, I don't know, analyzing mode. Based on my practice, usually if you post, for example, 10, 15, 20 videos, 1 or 2 videos will be the best performing one, and they will be far away from the crowd, and you need to keep this in mind. And that's why I recommend you to firstly post like 10, 20 videos, and after it you analyze all these videos that you posted. So you do this in bulk. Especially if you can see the winners and the losers, you can easily understand what's the reason why this video got much more views comparing with this one, even though they can be about the same topic, in the same niche, in the same format, the same duration, and you can find the details why, what's the reason inside YouTube Analytics. It can be about packaging because you changed your style. It can be about that this video just simply got much more impressions because you did additional optimization of this video. You recorded the better intro, for example, and your audience doesn't drop the video at 30-second mark or even earlier. Maybe you promoted one of this video in your other socials, for example Reddit, LinkedIn, Instagram, and you get additional traffic which help you to reach new audience. You don't know. So that's why my main advice is about keep creating, keep posting videos, keep making videos, and if you, for example, post one video per week, that's 52 videos per year, and that's 52 data sources to identify why it's not performing or why it's performing really great. But if you are able to create not 52 long form videos but like 104, so it's like 2 videos per week, you increase your chances to become successful, to reach trends, to reach like a wide audience, because you provided a lot of data to YouTube, a lot of videos that YouTube will promote for you. You never know which video will become a headliner of your channel, of your growth, but you will learn it after posting this video and analyzing the numbers. As I said, packaging is everything. Without a click, you won't get a view. And if you want to create better thumbnails and titles to grow your channel much faster, just click on my face and you can check the video where I show you the full process how to create high performing thumbnails, where you just need to copy paste different elements and you will have really great high performing thumbnails.